Trevor, and new. Look at you, you're decorated. Epic bantamweight champ, now California state champ. How are you feeling just decorated in belts right here? This is what you wanted. This is what you saw.
Like I said, like I've envisioned this for so long. It just took me time to get through that rough patch, you know, and it's just like, man, believe and achieve, that shit's real, you know, so putting the work and like, this is just a taste of what's gonna happen when I turn pro, you know. Guarantee 5 years from now I'm gonna hold UFC belt. I knew the plan, so like, you know, it was just a matter of working for it and everything, but like I haven't envisioned this forever, you know, so just to be here and finally get it, it already feels like it already, you know, had happened before, so I've seen it enough to just be used to it already.
And, you know, we've talked about your career, but I think especially when you're fighting for these titles, it's kind of a culmination of all of that hard work. Is there a moment in your career already that just sticks out to you as a special time?
I think maybe my fight with Alberto Romo last summer, because, you know, I was coming off a losing streak and everything, and, like, I just finally, like, I've been telling everyone, like, no, I can do it, you know, like, just trust me, I know what I can do. And I feel like that fight I finally, like, started to show what I could do, so that was a big moment, like a turning point for me, and then I've had a good streak since then and everything, so if anything, that was probably one of my favorite fights. It was at the fair, you know, there's a ton of people watching, and I performed pretty well, I think, so it was just kind of a point where I got to show, like, get people to believe, because I already believed in myself, you know, but just was nice to, like, get some more support behind me after that one.
Can you just talk about the first fight against Alexis and how you see the second one playing out?
Yeah, the first fight was in February, so like 3 months ago. It went good for me. I think I won every round handily. Basically what I expected, you know. I didn't expect a knockout, but I think my wrestling sets up my striking a bit, so honestly I see it going very similar. I think I'm going to wrestle a little more and maybe work for more position instead of just letting him up, you know. But I really see it going the same way, you know. I think it's going to be possibly a tougher fight. I think he's, you know, ready for war and everything, but I am too. I've been training, you know, as hard as I ever had for this fight. And coming in with a championship mindset, you know, he's really going to have to kill me for that. So I expect my hand raised, if anything. Like, last time I was able to take him down with the inside triple out, but he just obviously worked that a ton, you know. Every time I would do that, he'd step out. So, I mean, if anything, he learned a ton from that last fight too, which is great, you know. So, I don't know. I just feel like I, you know, work on my striking. My coach Chris is always telling me be, you know, just flow in there. And when I flow, I feel like I'm on, you know, and that's when I'm landing. So amateurs did me well. You know, 15 fights. I feel pretty comfortable fighting anyone now. So.
Yeah, we definitely saw that flow. Now, our first interview together, I might have prematurely asked, is a pro debut in your near future? But now that we're on your 15th fight, you have all these belts around your waist, your shoulders. Is a pro debut in your near future?
Yeah, I mean, 15 fights, you know, 7-1 my last 8. 11 months, you know, 3 months ago I didn't have any of this. So it's like, just had to put in the work, and I think, you know, obviously I'm not going to go fight anyone when I'm pro yet, but I think I can still compete with a lot of them, you know, start to work my way up. So I think, if anything, I'm just, you know, kind of hanging around too long if I keep fighting amateur, you know. So it's on to the pros, I think. In this weight class, a lot of guys don't have a lot of power, so I think, you know, knowing that I can slip a punch, throw one back, and actually hit him and stuff while being calm, I think that's going to lead to a lot of finishes. So it's nice to finish some fights instead of being a decision guy, because I don't want to be that guy.
Congrats. Thank you for giving us, you know, just back-to-back amazing performances at Epic. Congrats, Trevor.